I don't have anything to say. It just makes, it was just not right. It was so not right. This week was the Met Gala, and this is my friend Lyric. We're certified fashion girlies, and we have very different personal styles. So this should be fun going over our favorite looks and some looks that we thought could have been a little better. But the theme this year was the Garden of Time, so our reviews are going to be based on how well the look fit the dress code, overall styling, artistic design, and just emotions that were evoked. So
Yeah, I'm excited.
So the first look that we wanted to talk about is Taylor Russell wearing a Loewe. It's a look that is in both of our top 5.
For sure, top 3.
Yeah. She looked bomb.
So good. Like, I feel like the look was just so perfectly executed. The tailoring, like the bottom portion of the gown was flawless. Like, it just moved and it was amazing.
I agree. And I watched the interview on Vogue, and she said that she wanted to feel like a tree.
And you can tell she's giving. I like how she didn't just go straight to florals. She like kind of spun it in a different way, still making it, you know, like the garden theme. So A+.
Yes.
Love her.
Yeah, top 5. Another look that we both really loved was Gigi Hadid. She was wearing Tom Brown.
Yeah.
I loved this look because she always just becomes like a different character every year. I feel like she just really leans into the designer's vision and just gives a whole personality to the look.
Yeah.
And
you can tell she has her own like little saying what she's wearing because it's very much her, and you can tell she just feels so comfortable in everything she wears. And I love how it was just so grand and like she just showed up, like it was her show. Yeah,
exactly.
Totally.
And for you, Kendall Jenner.
Kendall Jenner wearing Alexander McQueen, well, Givenchy by Alexander McQueen. I was really excited to see Alexander McQueen on the runway, or on the
whatever it is, the carpet. I don't know.
So that was really exciting to see. I was really happy that she just executed the look head to toe. I think the hair was perfect, glam was awesome, and she just fit the dress so amazing. The tailoring was great. So yeah.
I think the difference in opinion for me is like, I think I loved the dress. I loved and she did look like amazing. Yeah. Head to toe. I think just for me, like as the supermodel, like I always kind of wait for her to like drop my jaw, and just like Gigi does that for me. But that's my only negative about that. Also, I don't know if you saw her after party look.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was also archival Alexander McQueen Givenchy.
Okay, I have to check it out.
It was so good. So that also kind of like took me out of my like little hate cloud.
Yeah.
I woke up in the morning and I saw that, I was like, okay, I get it. So another look that both of us loved was Coleman Domingo. He looked so good. I don't even know like what to say.
No, it was like, that was an emotional one for me.
Yeah.
And then to learn, like you told me, that it was inspired by Andre Leon Talley, which is like, he is the Met Gala king. Yeah. So the cape was amazing, and I thought that him just holding the bouquet of flowers instead of being incorporated into like the design was really, it was a nice touch.
Yeah, and I feel like it's hard. I feel like it's a little harder for men to really like wow on the carpet. So I mean, he did that.
One that I thought could be a little bit better, I don't know what I was expecting, but Naomi Campbell, I didn't like it at first. First look wasn't my favorite. I looked at it again and I realized it wasn't the gown. Like, I usually really like Burberry, which is an unpopular opinion, but I love their designs. I love that. Yeah. And so I loved the gown. I think that color looks amazing on her every time she wears it, but it was her hairstyle, I think, that made me just like redirect. I think she just showed up with like her signature Naomi like middle part. I think it would have been so cute. Like, I think it would have really just done the deal. But
someone that I really loved was Tyla. Her look, Balmain, I just loved. It was so different than anybody else's look, and she looked stunning. And even though it was simple, and normally I love more extravagant, like, I don't know, I guess maximalist designs. It just was so perfect form-fitting on her body. I loved like her hair, her makeup, like I felt styling was just perfect and just a different take on the theme and dress code overall.
I love like the little detail like on her shoulder where they added like the I love that part. Yeah. Overall, my first look, I didn't really love it, but she did look so good. She looked so good. I just didn't think it was like the theme. But Balmain, what's his name?
Oh, and I want to add that. Yeah, Olivier, he just has like this swag and like confidence to his outfits and just so unique. I felt something when I saw him, and that's like enough for me. Yeah, just I mean like his braids and
he was giving
everything.
He was giving. Yeah, showed up
just for me. So somebody that we both were a little frustrated with.
That's a good word.
Was Sweeney. I was waiting for her to come on the carpet, and I was like, what is she gonna wear? And she came up, and the look together just didn't make sense. I think the dress was beautiful, and I just feel like the styling was not up to par with the dress. I like her hair and just like the latex or like leather gloves just didn't fit the dress, and it's like it just wasn't a good juxtaposition if that's what she was trying to do. It was a Miu Miu dress, which I mean, of course that's why it was gorgeous, but yeah, I just missed styling.
Like, what they're known for is like their styling is very controversial. I don't know if that's the right word, but I feel like you said, they were trying something. It just didn't go through. Kim Kardashian, I'm always waiting for her as well.
Yeah.
She can wear anything, literally can wear anything, can pull anything, wear anything, obviously we know that. But she showed up in a gown that was very similar to what she's worn to the Met before, like multiple times actually. So
it's always a bodycon.
It's always a bodycon.
The snatch waist.
Yes, absolutely. And then it was the cardigan. We're at the Met Gala. Like, I couldn't get with it. And you told me a story. You can...
Yeah, so I saw on Vogue when Lala interviewed her when she was walking through the carpet. The idea, she said, was she had a great night in the garden, and it's like basically the morning after, grabs her boyfriend's cardigan and like runs out.
Yeah.
And like I get it, but
I get it
because she said it, but then at the same time, I don't know, like there's so many like archival looks that she could have.
Glare.
Yes.
Imagine her wearing an archival.
I would have been shaking. I would have been.
Yeah. She's afraid of color, I think.
Yeah.
They always put her in just crystal nude.
And one of my absolute favorites, top 5 for me, is Inokiai. When she walked on the carpet, I seriously I was shook.
She said 900 crystals.
Yes.
What else did she
say? Right? That's a different.
And then, what did she say? Like 20 carats.
Insane.
She is an art piece. Like she is an art piece. She was wearing art. That was art. That was Met Gala worthy.
And the story, I did read up a little bit on the story of the Garden of Time this morning, like a little synopsis. The story does like include a lot of like crystal flowers and like crystals. So it made sense why we saw so many crystal like shiny looks, and then also the idea of time and like how beauty is fleeting. That is also a theme, so I think that's where some of the darker looks came in. Speaking of that, actually, one of my favorite looks was Emma Chamberlain, actually. I don't know. Yeah, I actually liked hers a lot. And it was on the darker side of the theme, which I feel like fits more of like the ending of the story. Yeah. But I don't know, I thought she looked so good and interesting, and like I've been saying, like I just felt something when I saw her, and I could just feel that she went for it.
True. I can see that.
Yeah, like she just always goes for it and like does something different.
And then like on the flip side, I feel like Dua Lipa,
Oh my
She took
God.
the darkness to a different level that it was not supposed to go. It was not supposed to go there. It fit her, but everything that was going on, like I told you earlier, it was like 3 dresses in one. I couldn't really, like, where are my eyes supposed to go? Like top, bottom, what's going on?
You just put the nail on it. That was the issue.
I don't know.
Next, Carol G. I just did not like this look.
No.
I just felt like I just feel like the dress was kind of like Windsor-y, like a little Dillardsy.
There was a lot of prom dresses.
That's what I'm saying.
So there was a lot of prom going on. Speaking of not giving, Zoe Saldana. I'm just confused. I'm so confused.
I was hurt off of
so
that.
Because she is stunning. Perfect. Love her to death. Love everything she does. Wears usually. This was a Chloe look from the most recent runway collection. Like legit, like it was on the runway. And I'm just so confused because I look at that collection as like something that I can wear on the street, like, you know, to the Met Gala. I just want to know the story behind it. Like, did you really not have time to pick something else? Did you not have stylists on your team? Did they build? Like, I just gotta know. I just have to know. Because she went to the store and got that from Chloe. And I just don't understand.
I don't have anything to say. It just makes, it was just not right. It was so not right. Zendaya, look 1 and 2.
2 looks.
Okay.
She gotta put it down for this.
Zendaya, for me, and I'm not just saying this because I love Zendaya. I'm saying, like, for me, she has my top 5 looks in her too. Like, I'm telling you, the first one, I will say, the first one though, I was expecting more from her, just because of who she is, and she's that girl, and she can do anything, and she does do everything. So I was like, I don't know why, like, I expected something like, I guess bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger. But, I mean, like, custom Galliano, like, and she was just serving.
Yeah.
Like, she served the look. Like, she fit in the look and delivered it, is how I felt. And different than anything else on the carpet. And then, the first one, you didn't like.
I didn't like the first one. So, what I can say is that Custom Galliano, like, they delivered as far as the theme, and like you said, it was different than everything else on the runway as far as like really taking it there. Like, they pushed it, you know, they not only like just flowers and florals, but really the garden theme was in it, and she executed it, and she looked gorgeous. But the gown is just not my style. Literally, it's just not my style. So I couldn't, you know, I appreciate the look, but it wasn't one of my favorites whatsoever.
I get it.
Yeah.
I do get it.
Yeah,
I really do.
Because I'm not like the maximalist type, so I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
But
I was like,
yeah, exactly. But that I see where they're going, and I see the appreciation for the art that it is, because it was a beautiful gown, but just not my style. Yeah. The second look though, I'm here for it.
The second look is my favorite look of the night.
Really? Like top, like number 1?
No, I'm serious.
I love it.
Because so the dress was kind of like Victorian inspired, and it's archive Galliano, right?
I don't know about that one.
I thought it was like archive, but then also custom Galliano, but then
like tweaked.
The bouquet was from something else. I can't remember which designer. Archive.
Okay.
She took up the carpet, and like in a good way. Like, Cardi B, I love her. She looked fabulous. It's not in my top anything.
Yeah.
Just because you like take up the carpet, it doesn't mean like
it
had me passing out. This is what I needed, especially because Rihanna wasn't there. Like, Zendaya ended the gala for me. She started it, and then she ended it for me. Like, the bouquet, the hat, it's like sideways, it's like campy, and then the dress, it's like Victorian, fits like the time theme of the Garden of Time, and she just blew me away. The makeup, everything. It was a look and energy.
It's so funny that you bring up Rihanna, because that literally is probably like one of my first thoughts when I saw it. I was like, it's a take on Rihanna's last look. Like, it really resembled Rihanna's last look.
I feel that.
And
that's probably why I loved it.
Yeah.
Rihanna's like my freaking favorite.
Of course. But it's so funny you bring that up, because it just really, I felt like it just reminded me of her last look, and I was like,
I see what you're
is
saying.
it too similar? Is it too similar to End? Like, I don't know. That was just my opinion. Like,
I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
But it was gorgeous. It was so good.
Zendaya and Law knew what they were doing.
He dressed a lot of people.
Really?
He dressed a lot of people.
Oh! Didn't he dress Mona Patel?
You have to show me.
I'm gonna show you. I'll show you. We'll have the phone for this. Okay. Iris Van Herpen?
Iris Van Herpen. They
Mona...
make stuff that's like, you have to look into it.
Okay.
Crazy stuff. Stuff that's like,
yeah. No, that's how it looked. Mona Patel looked so good, and I woke up this morning and like all the TikToks were talking about her.
So good.
Like, well, they were calling her like a surprise, like,
yeah.
Lady, like who is this mystery woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting that she was styled by Law. Because he doesn't really.
He retired.
Yeah, he styles Zendaya and Celine Dion, and that's like pretty much it. I mean, it was beautiful. Like that was a good glam look. We want to cover quickly just 4 of these people that were styled by Loewe because we actually we both really love the looks except for one of them, and that's Greta Lee, Josh O'Connor, and Jamie Dornan. I don't know if that's how you say it. I feel like it's just so Jonathan Anderson, like just like the surrealism, but then simple. Josh O'Connor, like I love that it was like kind of a, I don't know if it's Victorian, but like just the coat, but then like the fun, like Loewe shoes, and was it crochet or like some type of knit for the white like button up underneath?
I think it was very playful. I think that's what I love about Jonathan Anderson. It's like
perfect. Playful.
The Met Gala is so serious to most people, but he just brings a take that's like, we're still gonna have fun with it, and we're still gonna, make it art, but make it fun and like simple, like you said, but still just like adding those very important details. Like the texture is very big to him. Like, what was it? The other top that had like it was made out of crystal.
Yeah.
Like that's just
Jamie
like
Dornan. It was like beaded. Coat and everything like beaded from.
But like from afar, it just looks, just like regular. And then when you like look up close, there's so much detail and like so much to pay attention to.
And Greta Lee, I wasn't like in love with all of the sheer looks just because I feel like we see it all the time, but this was such a different sheer look that I thought it was stunning.
It was so good. And I liked how it wasn't crystal. It was, I think there was a little bit, but it was mostly like lace and floral and, like it went with the design. And then also like, I loved how he did a lot of like that, like, bustier type of like look, but that one is like almost an opposite play on forming fabric. So he just really showed out on how he can design. Like he's a really, really great designer. Like I just can't even, he's so talented. I agree.
Also styled by Loewe is Ayo, I don't know how to say her name. Ayo Debiri? I don't know how to say it. I love her, and like I think she's just awesome. She's smart. She's so talented. It hurt like knowing too that it was Loewe just because I'm obsessed with everything that Jonathan Anderson does, but I feel like she got played a little bit. Like I feel like the design just didn't suit her, and it was playful in a way that it was almost it almost felt like not age appropriate. Like she just kind of like, it made her look like a kid.
Yeah, it could have been something so like, when I look at it, I think the flowers could have just started a little bit lower to change the silhouette, or the neckline could have came down just a little bit more just to change just like something besides drowning her in flowers. Like it could have just had a little bit more like thought
like a doily.
Literally.
And then the last 3, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah.
We both love the look.
I love everything she does.
Yeah.
Truly.
She's so fun, and I don't think she cares, and you just see it every time. I think my only personal no is just like the hat. I feel like I've seen her do similar things on the red carpet with that, and I don't know, and the hat was this little Kentucky Derby vibe.
Oh my god, I was gonna say the same thing.
You know,
I was like, it's giving Kentucky Derby, but
yeah,
I think
she looked bomb. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wanted to see her hair down, like big, fluffy with that.
Even her natural, like her curl.
No, that's what I'm saying. It would have been
so pretty.
Like if that part was stripped down, like I feel like that would have looked even better.
Yeah. Lana Del Rey.
Okay. I understand why she's people's queen. Like absolutely. When I saw her too, I was like, I get it. Like you have to like at some level like not give a damn.
Right.
And you're like she went for it. She went for it, and that's why I loved it. I loved it for her. I feel like it was also like so her. You know, like.
And I think
a different take on the story.
I'm curious who designed it. She was dressed Alexander McQueen, I'm pretty sure. I'm curious if it's their new... Yeah? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Because I'm curious if it was like their
He was with
most recent... Is it their most recent creative director, their new one?
He was with her, I think.
Okay, then probably. Yeah. Okay, that for me, I needed some redemption from him. So this helped me kind of see him as a creative again, then not just like the commercial that he put on the runway. But I still think, it was a lot. I don't dislike it. I think it was a lot. But at the same time, like you said, she's always been that daring person. She was one of the first people that I can remember as being like an influence of just like do whatever you want, be whoever you want. And I think she showed
I don't know her that well, so.
Yeah, no, I'm a stan for sure. But
I love it. I think get it.
Yeah, she totally just like, it's her aura. She just shows up so comfortable in everything she wears, and she's not comfortable, you're not going to see her. Like, that's just how she shows up, so. And
then the last person that we want to talk about is Paloma. I don't understand her last name. Esser. Oh my god.
You know Paloma.
Yeah,
you know
Paloma. I don't know if like everyone loved this look, but I loved it. And
First
it was
of all,
H&M.
Kimbino, the Miss Kim Russell styled her, so of course we loved it. Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. It's H&M. We have to touch. Yeah. Why did H&M have more showstoppers than any
They
designer?
went out. They went crazy.
They were like, this is a wild comparison, but just in perspective of like how many looks, like it was like Loewe, Galliano, H&M. How was that?
I know, and
it's crazy.
They showed out more than Prada. I'm sorry.
The Prada. I was so disappointed. There's only that one Prada look. What's her name? I keep getting wrong. Kaya Gerber. That's her name.
Yeah.
So stunning, but boring for the Met Gala. Yeah, it wasn't it for me. I'm so sad about Prada, but H&M really did their big one this time. Back to Paloma.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was so good. Like,
so
I
good.
wanted it. If something like makes me also like, I want that. I need that piece. Like, I need the whole look.
Funny, I thought of you when I saw it.
I'm telling you, it was just so good.
Yeah.
Like, that is the juxtaposition I'm looking for.
And
like,
I love how
the material, the look, and then with the flowy, like.
Even when she does things that are like serious looking, her personality just like brings everything to life.
She has edgy and elegance.
Yes.
Like,
no matter what she wears.
I don't know how she does it.
Exactly. I think she just is so confident, and she just really showed up. Like, even her like post on Instagram, she was just like, in my own a cast of my own body. And I was just like, period.
Rosalia, I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Dude, I'm actually so glad you brought that up, because I
who
was
she wearing again?
I don't know who she was wearing. I was trying to look it up, but I didn't get to the bottom of it. I'm sure it's easy to find.
It was sad.
Yeah.
It was boring. It was sad. It gave nothing. This is the only one I'm hating on. And it's because I know she can do better.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not like crazy.
Was it last minute or something?
But
like, I don't know.
Come on.
Yeah, now I want to know who she is wearing, because I'm really curious. And
we'll write it on here.
Yeah. Overall, what's your...
Okay, overall, I mean, there was some looks that like I just needed and like filled my soul. But I think overall I was expecting so much more as far as like archival, like Mugler.
Yes. I can say the same thing.
Yeah, like I feel like they really could have gone deep into it and like, I don't know, become something. Cause it's a garden, and like, you could have taken it so many places, and not many people like went into like the character and kind of like played it safe. I did like it better than last year, just because everyone was just doing black and white.
Yeah.
And I mean, Carl did more than that.
Right.
So.
And he was at more houses than just Chanel, you know,
yeah. So that's where.
Yeah.
I liked it more than last year, but I did expect more.
I think people were like scared because there was a lot of talk about what are people going to see, and I think people got scared that it was going to get too campy, especially with camp being a theme. So that's something that I kind of thought might have been like a way that people were trying to play it safe this time. I think everyone was kind of just wanting to show up pretty, and obviously like beauty is one of like the topics of the theme, but there's, like you said, there's so much more that could have happened. Yeah. All in all, I think 50-50. I think 50-50 with the looks, honestly.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and our takes and different takes with our different personal styles getting put into it.
Yeah.
I'll put her Instagram handle and stuff like that at the end of the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, and let us know if you want to see more Lyric. Okay. Bye. Thank you.